So we did not just see La La Land. We just saw Labyrinth, and I left the tripod somewhere.
Yeah.
So the angle's kind of weird, but we'll fix it for the next time around.
So we're gonna.
Grant wanted to see Labyrinth, so we saw Labyrinth. It's because he has work some days, so he won't be with us for all of our reviews, but he'll try to be as many as possible. But he wanted to see his films that he got first, so that's why we saw Labyrinth. And what did you think, Grant?
It was an enjoyable movie. I'm not gonna give it. I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm not gonna give it a rating, but like if you enjoy the Muppets, then you'll enjoy this because you're in it for the comedy, and it's just such an awkward movie.
I've never asked why or what so many times in a movie before this.
Well, what about Fateful Findings?
No, because for Fateful Findings, you just kind of have to accept it at some point. But the thing is, there's actually things going on in this film that are good, so it makes you want to ask those questions. Fateful Findings doesn't ask any deeper questions, but there's good stuff going on. So when the weird stuff happens, you're like, what?
This movie came out how many years ago?
It's 86 or 85, so we're coming up on the 30th anniversary. Yeah.
So we can give spoilers. I feel.
I'm not gonna remember there's a lot of stuff that happens in this movie.
This isn't crucial to the plot, but this specific point in the movie, in which Ian and I both were kind of what the crap just happened, was well, I guess rock magic. Sorry, what's the dude's name? I could never tell what they were saying. What did they say his name was?
Polgo? Something like that. I remember I heard it one time, clearly, but then they kept... For some reason, every time they say it, I'm like, what are they saying? And I don't know what the guy who rode the Shaggy Dog was, either. Because every time they said his name, it was like, what? What did you say?
But anyway, the giant, fluffy creature that speaks slowly and moves rocks. He moves this giant rock and crushes this
oh, yeah,
goblin.
that. Oh. So it kills someone, although it's PG. So what does he say instead of dying?
What did he say?
It was no problem, man. What is? Because he's a pancake. He's not there anymore. He's no problem, man. What does that mean? He just got crushed to death. Why is he? I don't understand.
And then there was the part where David Bowie offered to be a slave.
Yeah, some of the lines in the songs too.
This movie
I was something about your eyes and stuff.
I'm not sure how many times you can say the D word in a PG movie before it comes PG-13.
I think that's usually a more PG word, but especially for this time, because we just got PG-13. But still, for this to be a kids film, and not even that's not even the stuff that's the most not kid friendly. It's just all the the death, them hey, let's gonna have these animals that take their bodies apart, and hey, they think decapitation is fun, and they want to take this girl's head off. Yeah, that's family friendly.
You can never tell what they're saying in that.
And there's a lot of nightmare fuel in the puppetry. It's impressive puppetry, and the sets it looks good, but it's just it lies somewhere in my personal uncanny valley. We'll just say.
Do you think what should have happened?
What, Grant?
What could still happen? No, it could almost still happen. We deserved a Monty Python, either Brian Henson or at this time it would have been Jim Henson movie. We needed puppets. We needed Muppets and Monty Python in one movie. That should be a crossover. They're all old now, and one of them's dead. But
never mind, we're good.
I still think that should have happened.
I don't know. But anyway, I have to give this... If I gave this a rating based on my enjoyment, I'd give it, honestly, an A- on an enjoyment level. But as far as, a film level, honestly, I have to give it a C-.
Yeah, I was thinking C.
Because it's not a good film, but it's just an enjoyable film.
Yeah.
We're rating it on, the sets and everything, then I give it,
This come from Ian, who couldn't enjoy The Last Jedi.
But, if we're basing it on the sets and the visual aspect of it, then I'll honestly give it an A. I'll give it an A+, but there's the one scene with the decapitation creatures, and that the green screen's so obvious.
Blue screen.
Whatever, but still. So that takes it down one notch, but it's still, like, visually, it's, like, very impressive. Like, I mean, it's Jim Henson, so you expect that. But yeah, C- on a film level, but, I guess, A- on an enjoyment level. Because this is the most fun that I've had with the film in a while, although that's not...
now we have to go back and add our enjoyment level on Baby
No,
Driver.
because this is an enjoyment film. Like, you just have fun with this film. You probably turn your brain off, although it is fun in a different way if you leave your brain on. Just like pointing out, like, wait, what?
I don't know what this target audience was, because it's not for kids, not really.
Yeah.
And it's not for adults. It's not for us.
It's for Jim Henson.
This...
How many films did he direct? Because I actually did not know he directed. Like, I thought he was just in charge of the Jim Henson Company or whatever it's called.
Well, he directed... I'm rather sure that he directed... He directed up until Muppets Christmas Carol, because the Muppets Christmas Carol was Brian Henson's first directorial movie.
Anyway, let's not get into that. So, yeah, that's our ratings for the film. Maybe La La Land will be next now. I don't know. It'll either be La La Land or another one of Grant's films. So, anyway, you'll find out, okay, in about 3, 2...